There we go. Had to fix myself from looking like a damn Smurf. Yes, yes, yes. What is good, my people? Welcome back to Computer Music Academy's weekly homework podcast. I'm your host, Tasherre Risay. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Welcome to week 177, even though it says 76 of the weekly homework assignment / podcast. Shout out to the man, Black Math, for that intro. Stupidity. Using that for a few more weeks and then moving on to something else. Shout out to the packed house tonight. And they got in here early, yo. Let's give a couple quick shout outs. Agent Smith 78, Black Math, Darren Ray, Dixie Freely, DJ D-Man, Dunsworth, Freehand is back. Gamelpods, Jay Bishop, Jelani Beats, Masada is in the building. Welcome, my man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Northeast Beast is hanging out with us tonight. Mr. Wallace, Ronald B, my wife Samaya, Kane is in the house, the original Judge Shrimp, and plenty of other people. Thank y'all for coming through and hanging with us tonight. I think it's going to be a damn good show. So with that said, what are we doing? All right. Episode 177, and I'll fix that in a little bit. 177 episodes. This is the 5th year of running CMA and doing the weekly homework podcast. And it just occurred to me when I gave this assignment out that we have never covered this one particular genre. I mean, if you watch what we do, you know we do a little bit of everything. Of course, we do hip-hop, we do organic stuff, we do electronic, we do funk. I mean, we do every damn thing. We got challenges where you can only use this or only do that. But then it occurred to me like, man, we haven't touched this one genre, and it's crazy that we have not. So, we have 11 submissions tonight, and we are covering none other than one of the greatest genres of music ever created, definitely in America, jazz music, ladies and gentlemen. It is easily the most creative, as far as I know, the only original art form or music genre that was created in America, because everything else comes from elsewhere. Even hip hop kind of does come from Africa. But I am excited. I am very, very excited to get to these submissions tonight. And it's going to be crazy. Why? Because we got my mans back in the fold. After taking a couple of months off, he's kicking the show off tonight, and I know he's going to kill it. Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm welcome to my man's Freehand. Man, let me tell you something. This brother had to take a couple of months off to deal with some personal issues. It hurt my heart because, I never want to see anybody dealing with any kind of negativity or stress or whatever. But I was like, ugh, if this dude is taking off, we're going to be missing one of the heavy hitters because in the short time that he's been with us, he's been just knocking them out the park, straight heat. So when he hit me up like I'm on the way back, and then he showed up at the doorstep, of course I swung the door open. Come on in, bro. Your room is intact. We didn't do anything to it. You can go on in and lay back. Yo, this is dope, Freehand. Very dope. I like what you did. First of all, I like the tempo. Tempo is very smooth. It's a very nice, relaxing tempo. But what you did as far as jazz samples or, matter of fact, let me pull up the submission. But whatever you did as far as the jazz elements, the instruments being played, man, stupidity. For this homework assignment, I got my inspiration from the likes of Miles Davis, John Coltrane, and Mike Rossi. You guys know, you guys know I just like to try a little jazz and a little bit of blue. Okay, kind of written a little weird. Might have been late night. But anyhow, yeah, dude. I like in the very beginning when the chords, the Rhodes hit, very dope. And I thought I heard maybe some horns or something in there. But then I think it gets to about the 1 minute or the 1:20 where it switches a little bit, and then he kind of brings some blues elements into that, which is very dope. I mean, it's outside of the assignment, but it wasn't overbearing. It didn't take away from what was already going on in the track. But man, got that harmonica hitting and whatnot, and then kind of blended back and forth between that stuff, and then smoothed it back out with the jazz going out, and it was like some strings or something going on in that in the last quarter, so to speak. Ridiculous. Very, very dope, Freehand. Glad to have you back on hand, my brother. Woo! It's about to be a hell of a ride to the end of the year if we got you back. Thank you for that, dude. Props. Major props. Speaking of comebacks, let's talk to another dude that we ain't seen in a hot minute. Good Lord, where's this dude been? I'm glad he's back with us, though. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my guy. Very, very eager to hear what he's doing. This is JSP8. what the hell just happened, dog? What did we just experience? Seriously. This dude, JSP, ain't been around since ain't been around. And he comes with this joint right here. This is my attempt at an organic jazz track. The sounds I used were all from NI Complete and that I tried to play out on the keyboard, which I am surely not a keyboardist. Hopefully it's in the ballpark somewhere though. Thanks, bro. Peace. Bruh, I'm gonna tell you like I've told some of these other people who turn in fully organic joints like this. No one would know. I don't think too many people would know that you don't play. This was incredible, Jay. Holy crap. Dog. First of all, when the organs come in, and I think it started out with the organ, I swear to God, it took me back to even today. I was about to say when I'm younger, but even today, when I listen to the extended version of Maze and Frankie Beverly's Happy Feelings, and they got some organs in there that's just going. It reminds me of that. But that comes in, beat comes in. This dude got bass lines. I think that's an upright bass. I could be wrong. But got a nice bass line going. Got some really dope pianos going. Holy crap. That piano is stupid, man. And like, it's a couple points where it breaks down and it comes back. But then I think it's at the 2 minute and 10 mark, I believe, where it kind of just completely changes for the rest of the song. Turns it into something entirely different as far as the drum programming, and very, very nice choice of all the sounds. Definitely the drum sounds as well. But man, get that all popping, and at the end, it just it picks up the pace just a little bit, completely changes to a damn near different song. Stupid. Bravo, dog. I swear to God, if I could get you to participate at least twice per month, whew, that was dope, Jay. My man, thank you for that, and sheesh. Thank you for participating. We needed that. Thank you, man. Let's keep it moving. Let's go holler at my man's right here representing DMV. This is a guy we finally just saw make his comeback last week, and it sounded damn good. So let's see what he's doing this week. This is my man's OK Joey. Okay, Joey. What the hell is this dude doing, man? See, he's another one. He disappeared for like, what, 2, almost 3 months? Came back, banging out heat. And dare I say, banging out just a little bit better than he was before he disappeared. Just like these other couple of cats that we just had. What is this? What is this, Joey? Hello, just turning in my assignment. This is an attempt to do jazz, and I try. The synth is the chords from Sweet Chords Volume 3 by Hello Samples, obviously. He loves Hello Samples, so do we. Hey, anybody from Hello Samples watching, get at me. And the bass line is from a sound kit from the Loop Loft. I can't remember the name. Here it is, and I hope you enjoy. Yeah, man, this is crazy. This is very crazy. Because, like, you got the chords, and then it comes right behind, boom, boom, something like that. And that plays up until about the, 20-second mark. And then all of a sudden, you got this, these drums that are so nice. I mean, it's a kick, kind of a muted rim, I wouldn't say rim shot, so side stick, kind of a muted not rim shot, dang it, side stick, and then you got that nice ride cymbal. Oh my God, that's crazy. And the pattern is, oh dude, perfect. Got the chords and the bass line continuing through that joint, dropped out, switched it up a little bit in the second part of the song, and then brought it back where it should be to the beginning. Well, not the beginning, but to the main part, and then just let it play out. Joey is on something very, very, very extra right now. I love it. and as I said last week, he's getting more advantageous, so to speak. He's starting to experiment a little bit more. He's starting to have more confidence. You can tell that when you're listening to somebody's music, especially when you've been listening to somebody's music for a certain length of time. And at this point, this is a little over a year for Joey being at CMA. And this dude is coming with it, dude. Joey, my man, you all right with me, man. You are all right with me. Who we got, man? We had a couple people step in. We had Davenport come through. Jay Bishop is in the building. RTO Beats is in the building. JSP is in the building. I didn't even know he was here. What's up, my mans? Dre Bach. I don't know if I shouted him out. Shout out to you, my man. Thank you for coming through and hanging with us. And I think I got everybody for the moment. Cool. Let's keep it going, man. Let's come up here to the metropolitan Detroit area. Holla at this guy here who has been on a killer streak. Once again, he's another one. Let's see what he's doing this week. This is my man's No One You Know. Yeah. Cats ain't playing tonight, yo. Cats are not playing tonight. Woo. No one you know. And I actually had your stuff up. Wait. What's going on here? There we go. I like jazz in all forms. I really like when they get eclectic, so that's what I went for. Used Big Fish Audio's Jazz Quartet for the jazz riffs and played the drums. That's dope. And I actually got connects at Big Fish Audio now. Okay. Anyhow, no one. The hell is wrong with you, dog? This is sickening. This is sick. This is really some original stuff, at least for me. I have never considered, fathomed, thought about, or actually heard anybody rock jazz samples the way you did in this particular track. The I won't say typical, but because that has like a negative connotation, but the no one drum programming that he's very famous of doing, I'll say that. Then you combine that with those jazz samples coming out of that Big Fish instrument, and I know you played around with them and chopped them and whatnot. That's stupid, man. That piano, holy crap. The high parts, like the solo parts, as well as the low chords, or probably mid chords. Good Lord, dude. That was crazy. This straight sounds like some old, oh my. Like if somebody did, I tell you exactly what it sounds like. If they did Harlem Nights in 2017, that's kind of what I'm expecting to hear, as far as at least like the opening credits or something like that. This dude continues to kill it, man. No one is killing it. Definitely one of my favorite cats that's banging out music on a regular basis. And dude, you are continuing to evolve and do crazier stuff, man. I absolutely love it. Bravo, dude. Bravo. Thank you for that. Sheesh. Ugh. Wilding out. All right, yo. We have reached the part of the show where we are honored with a third comeback, so to speak. But it's not just any other comeback. It's the comeback and the first part to the World Championship Chicago Liars. We got them both in the house tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They both are in the house tonight. This dude in particular, I really want to hear his take on this assignment. So let's get it in. Shouts out to my dog, Jelani Beats. Bruh, look, let's just get the elephant in the room out of the way. This sounds great as far as what you did sonically, or well, not sonically, what you did, as far as the programming, chopping samples aspect, all of that. It needs more punch. Whatever you're doing on the master, dude, or mix, however it is, possibly both, we gotta step that up, man. Because this joint, I hear it bumping so nasty, but it just needs to be brought to that point. Other than that, this is crazy, Jelani. And this is exactly why I wanted Jelani to participate in this particular assignment, because dude kills jazz samples. His project, stupid. A lot of other stuff I've heard him chop and do that, has not been released yet, or some of the WHA stuff. He kills jazz samples. This was no different. This was dope. In this assignment, I sampled from Louis Armstrong and Tom Brown. Excuse the mix. Hope you guys enjoy. # We Are CMA. Dog, this is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. It just needs it needs to be brought all together, and I don't know if it needs compression or if it needs limiting. I'm not 100% sure. Dixie, Wallace a little bit better on it, better on it in that aspect. But dude, what I'm hearing, the potential that's just in the track itself, sick. Absolutely stupid, dude. You killed that. We just need to get it mastered properly and just bring all the levels up so we can really, really appreciate it. But Jelani, bravo, dog. Sheesh. Bravo. Thank you, my man. Now, let's go to the other side of town. Holler at the other of the World Championship Tag Team Liars. This is my guy, Agent Smith, 78. Hey, man, as we talked about, amongst some of the members of the crew last week, we knew the Chicago Cats were coming out to play, dog. AS, Agent Smith, 78. Stupidity. Yeah, I know this sounds like crap. Shut up, AS. I decided to sample the live version of Nat King Cole's Nature Boy from the late 1940s. Not my best work, but I tried. On to the next. Shut up, AS. # shut up, AS. Come on, man. This dude be killing me. Oh, God. He is just... AS is he's one of my dogs. Like, we talk all the time. He is one of the coolest cats I have ever come across in my life. And I don't know if it's legitimately I really don't like this or really don't believe in my work, or if it's just him being super duper humble and playing everything down. I don't know what it is. But yo, there has not been a single whack ass track that I've heard in this last year and a half or so that I've known him. Everything has been dope. Some doper than others, as it should be, but everything is dope, man. This, once again, I like the tempo on this joint. I like the mix on it. The mix on it is very good. Everything really stood out in this particular joint. The samples you chose, the way you chopped them, the drum programming, the drum sounds, oh my God. The guitar, the piano rake, all of that stuff, man. Everything is perfect. I love the main part. I love when it changed up. I think it was around the 1 minute area. Come on, man. Stop. Please. This is dope. Absolutely dope. Agent Smith 78, ladies and gentlemen. Agent Smith 78. I think we have shouted out everybody that's here. Yeah, everybody is cool. I don't know if I shouted out Black Math. Shout out to Math, man. DJ D-Man. J Pass. Indio Prather Music is in the building. Thanks for coming through, IP. I think we have everybody now. Cool. Let's keep it going, man. I'm going to go down south for a little bit. Hopefully, everybody is well down there because I know they've had some crazy weather. I don't know if these people got too much of it, but we're going to holler at them anyway. In the north of the Carolinas, we call him Sir Ronald Beastly.
Hello, and welcome once again to the Jazz Musician's Voice. Thanks for tuning in. Today I have the wonderful opportunity to present for you an interview I conducted with
Sir Ronald Beastly, but he is called Ron B.
We sat down in his house to discuss his life and the music.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Every damn week, This dude, man. Like, okay, I'll say this. This is twofold. This has a dual purpose. Before I go any further, all of our current releases, and there's a lot of them, any releases from CMA artists is available, computermusicacademy.com/releases, and it's being updated at this point almost on a weekly basis. Okay. The reason I brought that up is because Ron now has 2 projects out since he's been at CMA. Definitely the latest one. Not Remnants. What is it called? Oh, not Remnants. Residue from the Academy. That's the name of it. Is, with the exception of one track, all CMA WHA tracks, weekly homework assignment. The one thing I noticed listening to his joints versus, and this is no offense to anyone else, versus like a Dixie Freely or an RTO Beats or a Mr. Wallace or anyone else that has taken their stuff, their WHAs and put them out as an album. The one thing I noticed with Ron is whatever Ron turns in, that ends up on that album in that way. I don't think he's changed a damn thing for any of the joints that he's released. It's crazy. I'm pretty sure when the next project comes around, probably at the top of the year in spring or something like that, that has all of the second half of the year entries, this is going to sound just like this. I'm damn sure of it. I got it 125% or whatever. I promise you it's going to sound just like this, as it should, because this dude does, and Wallace just brought it up, talking about his arranging, his mixing, and that's above and beyond the programming and instrumentation and chopping and all of that stuff itself, the actual music creation. All of that stuff as a full package is absolutely insane. This is going to sound the exact same way when it hits his album. I promise you. I decided to chop the jazzy tune happy because I'm going home from the organist Charles Erlin, I'm sorry. It featured Hubert Laws on flute, Lee Morgan on trumpet, and Billy Harper on sax. Awesome song. If all of that came from that, with the exception of the James Brown stuff, obviously. If all of that came from that one song, bruh, I need to go listen to that. But the way in which you used it, stupid. You had a few different sequences going on, man. Very dope as usual. This is why we call this dude, and he actually sampled me saying it. This is why we call him Sir Ronald Beastly. We might just have to have him change his name legally to Sir Ronald Beastly. He's not Ron B anymore. Hey, man, thank you for turning that in. That was crazy. Stupidity, man. Thank you. Hey, man, let's go over and holler at this cat right here. Shout out to Mike Notes, who just walked in. Let's go holler at this cat right here, man. You know what time it is. It's our brother, the jester of the group, if you will, because he always has a joke. But this dude is no joke when it comes to his music. This is our man, Black Mav.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we have something special down here at Birdland this evening. A recording for Blue Note Records. When you applaud for the different passages, your hands go right over the records there, so when they play them over and over throughout the country, you may be someplace and say, well, that's my hand on one of those records that I dug down at Birdland. big round of applause. How about a big hand now? Thank y'all.
Bruh. Outside of Nas's One Love, and I know the original sample, so don't kill me in the comments. But outside of that song that was used for One Love, I think Q-Tip produced that. This has to be the dopest use of a kalimba. That's the boo boo doo doo doo. That's the finger piano joint. This has to be the dopest use of a kalimba in a hip hop song. Has to be. I freaking love that. And what's so crazy is that's the song, that's the sound that's driving the track. Everything is working around or in conjunction with that kalimba, yo. Mav is a damn genius. I decided to showcase one of today's talents instead of notable jazz greats. Hope y'all dig it. Hashtag we are CMA. Hashtag it's a process. Bruh. This dude with the drums, the breakbeat type drums, like I said, with that kalimba, bass line on point as usual. And then to bring in, I'm not sure who that lady is that's singing, but to bring her in at the end and chop her vocals up, oh my God, Mav is a damn genius. Sheesh, man. Who thinks of stuff like that outside of Black Mav? I mean, seriously, who does that? Bravo, dog. Y'all are killing it tonight. This has been a very solid show. Very. Who is that? Broads T Pro? Apologies if I'm saying it incorrectly. Thank you for coming through and hanging with us. Thank you. Appreciate you. Woo! That was dope. That was stupid. Absolutely stupid. Let's keep it going, man. I'm going to head over to the Midwest right about now. Holla at my down south brother. Holding it down over there. This is Dixie Freely.
Yeah, give me Hollycourt, 55377. Hello, it's Daddy. Hey, darling, put Mommy on the phone. Yeah, Barbara, it's Richie. Yeah, look it, I ain't never coming home no more. Take it easy.
Bruh. What in the hell is wrong with Dixie Freely. That was beautiful, man. Broham, as with WHA 159, the yacht rock assignment, I figured that I would probably benefit the most if I tried to make an organic jazz track, and especially considering this is something that I have never tried before. I used a combination of Air Expand, Machine, Korg M1, Sonovox 88 ensemble piano, and for the piano sounds. I hope this is dope. Peace. Hashtag we are CMA. This dude said, I hope this is dope. Let me run that back again. He said, I hope this is dope. Shut up, Dixie. Shut the entire hell up, dude. This dude, first of all, shout out because I just freaking mentioned it. Shout out for the sample from Harlem Nights. Old boy got a piece of sunshine. That was hilarious. But again, if Harlem Nights was made in 2017, this is what I would expect to hear. Straight up. That was crazy. All original. All Dixie Freely. The upright bass, the piano, the rain atmosphere sound effects, if I'm not mistaken. All of this stuff is just absolutely insane. And he continues to evolve. He continues to impress on a weekly basis. I don't know how y'all do this, man. But I will call it out. Absolutely beautiful, Dixie. Woo! Told y'all this was going to be a damn good show. Thank you, Dixie. Good Lord, man. Let's keep the craziness. Let's get a little scientific and come holler at the brother, Mr. Wallace.
Double negative.
Talk about some late night jazz right there, dude. Some Quiet Storm. Oh my God, yo. That is nuts, man. This dude. Cranberry. Bitter but sweet. I happen to love cranberry juice. This joint samples Bob Sagner. Apologies on the pronunciation. Bob Sager's Triad. Bob Sager's Triad, September Sunday. Ironically, I made this beat on a September Sunday instead of watching football. Mostly organic, so it features The Abyss, my in-house band. Yo. Talk about smooth. I mean, again, tempo was on point. A nice joint where the groove is just like this, man. Piano, really, 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 really lovely in this track. Drums, classic clap, rim, tambourine combination. But it really fits this track. He does that in his more hip-hop tracks, but it really, really fits perfectly in this track. Bass line, nice and low. This joint is so stupid, Wallace. Good Lord, man. You're a beast. I don't have anything else to say except for thank you. That joint definitely gets props. And again, I don't know how y'all do this every single week. Woo! What up, XZ? I see Ray D is supposedly in here as well. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live, as well as if you're watching it on the playback. Thank y'all for coming through and hanging with us tonight. We greatly appreciate the support. We definitely need the support on this is the live show. This won't be available after the show. But when the real joint comes out tomorrow, it gets posted over at the CMA website, computermusicacademy.com, and it's also on our YouTube channel. Excuse me. youtube.com/computermusicacademy. We would greatly appreciate it if you came back, got the high quality version because the audio is much better. Listen to it again if you choose. I appreciate that. But if you would give it some likes and if you would share it, and if you are not already subscribed to our channel, please do so. But we really, really, really need you to share these podcasts and let the world know that there's some very dope music here. Seriously, because there's a lot of people giving up on what's on the radio and what's being pushed. We got all this heat over here, man. And I want everybody that's at CMA to be out there making money, just really influencing the world with great music. Real talk. I'm off my soapbox. Let's get to the last entry for the night. A gentleman that fits what I just said perfectly. This is our guy taking us home tonight, who kills it every single week. This is Gamma Pods. We call them Gamma now, Gamma Pods, but I'm always going to call this dude Lockdown because he locks it down every damn time. Gamma Pods closing out episode 177 of the weekly homework assignment / podcast. Bruh, we got Gamma to do something entirely different. Think about that, y'all. Think about what the assignment is, and I'm always for people taking the assignment and doing, adding their own special ingredients to it. Doing whatever they do to make it their own. I never have any issue with that. I love individuality. So think about the assignment. Think about what everybody else has done for their submission. And then think about what Gamma Pods normally does with his assignments. And think about what he did this week. Bruh. Stupid. Although this piece contains some jazz elements and instruments, I don't really consider this jazz. I was lazy this week, plus I'm working on the single Primitive Origin, as well as another EP, Golden Road 3 out of 5. Oh, Golden Road, 3 out of 5 tracks are done. Plus Hurricane Irma is screwing up my producing time availability with disaster prep and possible evacuation planning. So as a result, the mix is rougher than usual. What the hell are you talking about? But the track sounds good to me. I may end up finishing it in the future. This was crazy. Let me tell you something. And I think they had them. I don't know if they still exist. It no longer exists in Detroit. But around the mid 90s, we got smooth jazz on the radio, V98.7. And I used to love V98.7 when it first came on. First of all, because they didn't have any corny ass DJs on there. It was just the music for 4 months or something like that. But even into the first couple of years, the smooth jazz was actually very dope. And I get it, smooth jazz is not traditional jazz, and I love it all. But along the way, they started playing more really stuff that really wasn't jazzy or smooth jazz at all. It became more commercial stuff that it just didn't have any lyrics. It was all instrumentation, and it was more like karaoke type stuff. That's what, at least what it felt like, and I stopped listening to it a long time after that. So I think they killed it maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, and it's something completely different now. The reason I bring that up is because the last few joints sound like they need to be on the smooth jazz or the modern jazz station. Straight up. Y'all killed this assignment. Gamma out here doing some completely different than what he normally does. I mean, he normally makes everything, he normally Gamma-mizes everything. This week, though, this dude got smooth. I still would consider it somewhat jazzy. I really appreciate the laid-back element to this joint. Saxophone and everything else that was going on in this. Bravo. And I love when we can get somebody to completely step outside of their box and do something that's out of their characteristics. I love it. So Gamma, thank you, my man. That was stupid. Woo! Cats killed it this show. This was a very, very, very good show. Let's get some shouts out before we go, man. Agent Smith 78, XZ Beats, Black Mav, Darren is Ray, Dixie Freely, DJ D-Man, Dre Bach, Freehand, Gamma Pods, Indio Prather Music, Jelani Beats, Know When You Know, Ray D3000, Ron B, RTO Beats. Man, this thing does not give me everybody I need so I can shout them out. Who have I not shouted out? Mr. Wallace, Dixie Freely, Black Mav, Ron B, Agent Smith 78, Jelani Beats, OK Joey, JSP8. Who else am I missing? I'll say DJ D, man. And who else am I missing? What up, Kane? Thank you. Masada was here. And apologies for everybody else that I can't see their names. It's just this goofy on YouTube, how the chat works. But thank y'all for hanging out with us, man. We do this every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. EST right here, youtube.com/Computer Music Academy. And we post the replay, the playback, the archive on computermusicacademy.com, as well as our channel, youtube.com/Computer Music Academy, the next day. If you would like to be amongst the great talent pool at CMA, come on over to computermusicacademy.com and join us. It is that simple. We're done for the week. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll talk to you next time. See ya!